Auto Sales, Gull Lake Brick and Fireplace, Larry's Family Pizza, Penmax Staffing, Becker Transport and Aggregate, Central Building Supply, Staples Ace Hardware, Cutting Edge, Thielen Motors, TNT Repair, Tallman Insurance Agency, Chris O'Kane DDS, Lake Country Insurance New York Mills, Bricks Travel Center, Farmers and Merchants State Bank, Hinkle Realty, The Old Mill, High School Sports, a Hubbard Radio-Wadena production brought to you by Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating, My Kind of Bank, North Risk Partners, Auto Fix, Southside Sinclair, Community First Bank, Park Rapids Building Supply, Warner Garage Door, Stenberg's Trailers and Cattle Supply, Wadena Deer Creek Schools, West Side Sports, Wadena Eye Clinic, Central Lakes College, Farm Right Equipment, Wadena Family Dental, Autosmith Services, Spirit Lake Lumber, Rakachik Electric, The Meadows of Wadena, Sound Connection, Atwater Motors, Vitality Living New York Mills, and Northside Floral. Getting you ready for this contest is the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show. It starts now. Welcome into the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show on 101.7 FM and AM 920 WDC, also broadcast online at radio.com/WAD and on the Hubbard Radio YouTube page where you can get a video feed of this broadcast as well. I'm CJ Baumgartner. And boy, do we got a good matchup here for you today. Staples-Motley versus Wadena Deer Creek. An old state rivalry come alive. Girls basketball today as the Wolverines come into this matchup 8-4 on the season. For Staples-Motley, they are 3-11. We get you closer to tip off on the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show from the Nest in Staples. We talk with Wadena Deer Creek head girls basketball coach Jordan Cressip and Staples-Motley Cardinal head girls basketball coach Cy Beslin. All coming up 3 minutes on WDC.
Believe it or not, spring is right around the corner. And if you're thinking spring, Becker Transport and Aggregate has your Class 5 gravel, crushed concrete, colored mulches, decorative rock, and landscape supplies. The experienced staff and the bright red Mack trucks are ready to roll, so stop in or make that call today. Shop local, buy local with Becker Transport and Aggregate, just 2 miles north of Topeka on Highway 71, or call today at 218-629-1068 for Becker Transport and Aggregate of Topeka.
Is your water harder than finding something to watch on a Saturday night? Park Rapids Building Supply can help with that. Well, the water anyway. This month, grab a bag of Morton System Saver salt for only $7.25. Say goodbye to those stubborn stains and enjoy softer skin and brighter clothes. Park Rapids Building Supply and Rental, your locally owned hardware and building center. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturdays 8 to 4, and Sundays 11 to 3.
Vitality Living in New York Mills, an assisted living facility where care feels like home. Our residents enjoy private rooms, delicious meals, and 24-hour staff. We have spacious double rooms available, perfect for couples. At Vitality, we're proud of the devoted team we've built. Come see for yourself and schedule a tour. Find us at vitalityhm.com, on Facebook, or just give us a call at 385-4700. Vitality Living, where community, care, and comfort come together.
Just like building a snowman, saving is one piece at a time. At Community First Bank, our team is here to help you roll in the savings and piece by piece, stack up the financial future you're looking for. Whether it's the gingerbread home, a new sleigh for holiday travels, or that Christmas wish of warm weather getaway. Happy holidays from Community First Bank, putting you first. Find us online at communityfirstbankmn.com.
Community First Bank, putting you first. Putting you first.
What's on your project plan for 2026? If it includes hauling, excavating, grading, or demolition, then get started with a stop at Becker Transport and Aggregate, just 2 miles north of Topeka on Highway 71. Stop in the office and get some real pricing on everything you'll need. Make a call today, 218-629-1068. Go online at BeckerTransportMN.com or stop at the office just north of Topeka. Shop local, buy local with Becker Transport and Aggregate, just north of Topeka on 71.
Saving can be a little bit like blowing snow. You just have to start. At Community First Bank, we get it. Sometimes saving can feel a little bit like moving snow. 1 minute your driveway is clear, and the next, you're grabbing the shovel to dig out again. Our team at Community First Bank is here with personal service to clear the path to your financial future. Community First Bank, putting you first. Find us online at communityfirstbankmn.com.
Community First Bank, putting you first. Putting you first.
Welcome back to the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show on KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner talking with Staples-Motley head girls basketball coach Cy Beslin. And Coach, getting ready for a matchup here against Wadena Deer Creek. Just talk about the things that you've seen out of your team this season and just kind of the things that you've liked so far.
Yeah, so the things that we are hugely focused on every night is composure, effort, and attitude. And so ball control, which is obviously not turning it over, and then shot selection. And then seeing the next play. So we're working hard on getting the kids to be able to see what's happening offense and defense, and then making decisions, anticipating like super fast.
You guys are a young team, kind of trying to figure things out at the varsity level, obviously playing a very tough Heart of Lakes schedule. But, what is the things just that you kind of tell the girls in terms of, that light at the end of the tunnel? What are things that you're telling them just to kind of make sure over the course of a long season they're working towards the right things? Yeah, so every night, like every game, we go into with like certain goals and things that we can control. And so when we're playing some of the Heart of Lakes teams that are really, really tough, like we just go in with things that we know we can control, that are in our control. And then we work on those things that put us in a better spot to be competitive against some of the non-conference teams that we have. And then knowing that, next year and the year after, like we're just going to continually build to get better. And so the kids have done a really pretty good job of that most of the year. And, when you guys are able to get into a groove, when you can find some things that are going well, what are those things and what do you expect to try and do tonight? Yeah, so I have a couple of guards that are super quick and tough to stay in front of. And so when the ball is in their hands and they're playing off 2 feet under control, they can create shots for their teammates. And so when we are creating shots for each other and not necessarily always trying to create for ourselves, I think that's when we're at our best, and that's when our shooting percentage is at its best. And so for tonight, like it is to handle their pressure and then rebound. And so that's another one of the things, is defensive rebounding. So our defensive rebounding percentage is probably about 20 points lower than it needs to be in order to be an actual really competitive team. So if we can handle some of their pressure and then rebound defensively, we can compete. We're talking with Staples-Motley head girls basketball coach Cy Beslin on the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show. Coach, appreciate the time and best of luck. Thank you.
Lake Country Insurance and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why they're looking forward to the accomplishments of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow. Contact Lake Country Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent in New York Mills and Ferndale today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Looking to warm up your space or plan ahead for winter? Gull Lake Brick in Brainerd Baxter has wood and gas stoves, fireplaces, and inserts in stock and ready for year-round installation. You can still claim the $2,000 tax credit. For over 30 years, Gull Lake Brick has been your family-owned fireplace store and the home of the $16.99 Are You Out of Your Mind gas fireplace. Hearthstone stoves plus Gull Lake Brick equal the perfect match. Online at GullLakeBrick.com.
Is your water rustier than your golf swing? Let Park Rapids Building Supply and Rental help get your water game on point. This month, Morton Rust Remover Softer Salt is on sale for only $9.25. With savings like that, you can maybe get some lessons in to help your golf swing too. Park Rapids Building Supply and Rental, your locally owned hardware and building center. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturdays 8 to 4, and Sundays 11 to 3.
Call Westside Sports now to schedule your appointment for your side-by-side or ATV. Get them ready for ice fishing in the winter months. While you're there, pick up all your cold weather gear, accessories, gas additives, and oil too. Westside Sports carries Minnesota-made Bear Track utility trailers. These tough Bear Track trailers can stand up to the heavy use they were designed for, up to their load-bearing weight. Call now for your appointment and get your ATV or side-by-side ready for ice fishing and the winter months. Westside Sports, Highway 10 in Wadena.
Snowy, icy roads, wind blowing snow everywhere, but you need to move your furniture to your new home. How are you supposed to do this? Well, you need a strong, sturdy trailer, and at Cutting Edge in Perham, they provide a wide range of top-quality trailers, including dump trailers, tilt bed trailers, flatbed trailers, deck over trailers, and utility trailers. Each one is built tough to ensure it can tackle any job you throw at it. Whether you're hauling materials or moving equipment, their team is here to help you choose the right fit for your needs so that you can work efficiently this season.
Central Lakes College Career Education. They say one path to success. We say many. They say 4 years. We say 2 years or less. They say theory. We say hands-on. Central Lakes College has more than 70 career programs, providing the training you need for the job you want. Central Lakes College Career Education. We build futures. Start yours today.
Welcome back to the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show on KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner talking with Wadena Deer Creek head girls basketball coach Jordan Cressup ahead of their matchup with the Staples-Motley Cardinals. And, Coach, you guys have won a couple games in a row here, got a big section win Saturday afternoon. Just talk about those last couple games and what do you think's been working well for your team?
Yeah, it was good to get a couple wins last week. Pillager has a bit of a rough start, kind of a herky-jerky game, but we pulled it out. And then Saturday was a big one against East Grand as far as, section seating goes. And, our girls proving themselves against really good competition and pulling together and pulling that one out was good for them. And hopefully it gives us a little boost of confidence here in mid-January.
You have a lot of veterans on this team, a lot of girls that have been there before, played a lot of seasons and kind of know each other. When you get to this point in the year, talk about the things that you can say to them, just some things that, whether it's challenging them, whether it's doing this or whether doing that, how nice is it to have that group of experienced players and kind of just know the right buttons to push, for lack of a better term?
Yeah, they're a great group. We have all sorts of leaders everywhere, and they bring it every single day. They know what's expected of them, what they expect of themselves and of each other. And, when you have that, it's super nice, especially this time of the year. They still bring it and are still guiding the others and keeping it all about improving.
And, you've gotten Jada Dykoff back. She missed some time earlier in the season. Now I've had her back for a couple weeks now. How important is it to get her back kind of up to speed? And what have you seen kind of in just the couple weeks that she's played so far?
Yeah, it's great having her back, obviously, with everything she does for us, scoring, ball handling, and just kind of that competitive edge. She's got it. And so it's great having her back and kind of getting her back in the mix of things. And so, hopefully we can just, keep trending forward and, keep her in the mix.
And to get a win tonight against Staples-Motley, to get that winning streak up to 3 games, just what has to happen for you guys to come away with a win?
We gotta execute offensively. I think we'll see some zone, see some man. We struggled a little bit last week with Pillager zone, and so that'll be a good test if they go 2-3. So we got to execute against that. We got to execute against man-to-man. We got to limit our turnovers. That's kind of been our bugaboo this year, and take care of the ball. And so, and then other than that is just all the basketball things we talk about all the time: rebounding, taking care of the ball, getting after it defensively.
Wadena Deer Creek head girls basketball coach Jordan Cressup on the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show. Coach, appreciate the time and best of luck.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Looking for a dentist who's fun, friendly, and pain-free? Then it's time to smile with Wadena Family Dental. Whether you're due for a cleaning, need a filling, or just want a brighter smile, Dr. Bill Larson and Dr. Jessica Van Havermaet are here to make every visit relaxed, easy, and focused on you. As a family-oriented general practice, the team at Wadena Family Dental takes pride in creating a welcoming environment for patients of all ages. For a dentist you'll actually look forward to seeing, choose Wadena Family Dental.
Old 10 Apparel in Staples has top-notch, great-looking apparel for your school, business, team, or foundation. You already love their selection of Carhartt jeans and sweatshirts, North Face, Under Armour, and Adidas. But now they're adding even more. Introducing Primo, performance-inspired clothing for the athletic golfer, and Unreal, the premium athleisure brand from St. Paul. Plus, Old 10 offers custom embroidery and screen printing, and their in-house graphic artists can bring your design ideas to life. From logos to full team branding. Stop in today or visit old10apparel.com.
Construction projects can be stressful. Things don't always go as planned, but with the right partner, it doesn't have to be that way. That's where Spirit Lake Lumber comes in. From start to finish, their experienced staff is here to guide you through every step, whether you're building a new home or updating your current one. From blueprints to free estimates, no project is too big or too small. And with quality products for both work and home, plus metal sales for your building needs, Spirit Lake Lumber in Monaga has you covered.
Winter is here, and nothing is better than having that warm, cozy feeling in your own home. And at Hinkle Realty in Wadena, you get friendly, professional service and quick communication from people who treat you like family. Buying your first home, upsizing, downsizing, or building your investment portfolio? Hinkle Realty brings experience, heart, and competitive fees to the table, so your journey feels smooth, confident, and maybe even fun. Make your move this winter with Hinkle Realty, Jefferson Street South in Wadena, or online at hinklerealty.com.
You already know AutoSmith with their fleet of tow trucks. More and more people are relying on them for repairs and maintenance too. For cars, trucks, diesel, private vehicles, or corporate fleets. They take care of everything from oil changes to brakes, tires, transmission work, all the usual and even the unusual repairs and maintenance. And AutoSmith offers their full service repairs and towing in 5 locations: Brainerd, Aiken, Crosby, Ironton, McGregor, and Motley. For towing, repairs, or service, one call does it all. AutoSmith.
Families looking for a well-rounded education turn to Wadena Deer Creek Schools, where students are given opportunities to grow in academics, fine arts, athletics, and leadership. WDC offers early childhood enrichment, preschool for 3, 4, and 5-year-olds, full-day, everyday kindergarten, a strong 5th and 6th grade band program, and post-secondary enrollment options for juniors and seniors. At Wadena Deer Creek, dedicated teachers are committed to helping every child succeed. For a tour or more information, contact Wadena Deer Creek Schools.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner. You can watch also on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We're at the Nest in Staples, second year, first full season of girls basketball here in the new gymnasium for the Staples-Motley Cardinals. And we have a matchup here of the Cardinals hosting the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines in girls basketball. The Cardinals are 3-11 on the campaign. They play in the Heart of Lakes Conference. Wadena Deer Creek 8-4 of the Park Region Conference. The Cardinals are head coached by Cy Beslin, assisted by Corey Lawrence, Nick Schultz, and Joshua Winter. For the Wolverines, their head coach is Jordan Cressup, assisted by Wendy Gravel and Jordan Anderson. And about those Wolverines, they're 8-4 on the season, a 62.4 QRF. 2-3 in Section 8AA play, good enough for 8th place. In the conference, they're 6-1, second place in the PRC, 5-1 at home, 1-0 in neutral on the road. The Cardinals are winners of 2 straight. The Wolverines are winners of 2 straight. For the Cardinals, 3-11 on the season, a 27.7 QRF, 0-1 in Section 7AA, 14th out of 14th currently in the standings, but only a couple QRF points away of the 12th place spot and just about a QRF point away from the 13th spot. 5-0, if you look at Staples-Motley in their conference play, still looking for that first win in Heart of Lakes Conference action. They are 0-9 so far in conference play this season. 1-5 at home, 2-6 on the road. No neutral site games to their ledger so far. Staples-Motley had a 61-57 loss against Uppsala yesterday. That was a reschedule from back in December. And the Wolverines got a big win in Section 8AA play, a 46-43 win against East Grand Forks on Saturday. We're going to take a break as the Becker Transport and Aggregate pregame show wraps up for the national anthem, and we will be back with the opening tip-off and starting lineups all coming up on 101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, and online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and you can watch on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page.
At Thielen Motors, the deals are so good, it's like you're stealing from Thielen. A family tradition 50 years in the making, delivering unbeatable value because nobody beats a Thielen deal. Discover new models with competitive pricing and an easy, stress-free buying experience. Plus, a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles, all priced to move. And if you don't see exactly what you're looking for on our lot, just let us know. We'll help you find it. Stop by today or shop ThielenMotors.com. It's like you're stealing from Thielen.
Head to the Old Mill Bar and Restaurant in Irvine. Open Wednesday and Thursday 3 to 11, Friday 3 to 1 a.m., Saturday 11 to 1 a.m., and Sunday 11 to 10. Closed Mondays and Tuesdays. Don't miss their famous Sunday 2-meat buffet from 11 to 2, featuring crispy chicken every week and a rotating second meat that always hits the spot. Bring your appetite and call 218-267-6455 to reserve your table at the Old Mill Bar and Restaurant in Irvine. Comfort food done right.
At Tallman Insurance Agency in Henning, it's not just about policies, it's about people helping people. As an independent agency, they work with multiple companies to tailor the perfect policy for you, your family, and your business. Need individual or group health insurance? Looking for life, annuities, or final expense policies? Tallman Insurance has you covered. Visit Renee Tallman at Tallman Insurance Agency, 509 Douglas Avenue, downtown Henning, or call toll-free 877-583-2065 to get started today. Tallman Insurance Agency, your trusted insurance partner in Henning.
Think your factory remote starter's got you covered? Think again. Short range, no feedback, and no way to know if your car is even running. That's a problem in Minnesota. At Sound Connection, upgrade to a CompuStar Pro Series remote start with Drone Mobile. Get two-way communication, unlimited smartphone control, and peace of mind wherever you are. Right now, get Drone Mobile free with any two-way remote start. Plus, your first month of service is free. Sound Connection, with locations in Brainerd, Waite Park, and Hudson, Wisconsin.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and streaming for video on the Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube page. I'm CJ Baumgartner. Non-conference, non-section girls basketball tonight from the Nest in Staples as the Staples-Motley Cardinals host the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. The Cardinals 3-11 on the year, Wadena Deer Creek 8-4. As the lights turn off here at the Nest as we get ready for a great video entrance here at the Nest. They got that big video board behind the scorer's table and are getting ready for their own starting lineups here. Why don't we start with the starting lineups of the home team for Staples-Motley. Their head coach is Cy Bestland, year one at the helm of the Cardinal girls basketball program. Assistant coaches are Nick Schultz, Corey Lawrence, and Josh Winter. Number 0, Clara Maros, a forward sophomore. Number 1, Chloe Larson, a guard, also a sophomore. Another sophomore in this starting lineup. Number 11, a guard, Sophia Luna. Number 22, a sophomore forward, Addie Potter. And number 24, a senior guard, Pam Lawrence. The Cardinals are in their red uniforms with the red Cardinals on the front and white trim, black numbers on the front and back in white trim as well, and red shorts with a black stripe with white piping down the sides with an SM on there as well. Here's the starting lineup for the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, head coached by Jordan Cressip, assisted by Jordan Anderson and Wendy Gravel. Number 3, a senior guard, Jada Dykoff. Number 4, a senior forward, Kennedy Ness. Number 14, a senior guard, Ashley Pavick. And number 15, a senior forward, Lily Parker. Number 40, the junior forward, 1,000-plus point scorer, Peyton Gravel, rounds out the starting 5 for Coach Cressip. You can see the difference here between the two teams already as the Cardinals starting 4 sophomores and a senior, Wolverines starting 4 seniors and a junior. All of which have multiple games of starting experience, a lot of them multiple seasons for the Wolverines, as Coach Bestland is a young crew that they're trying to work through and getting the program to where they want it to be. Getting ready to start this tip-off again as I'm looking towards the scorer's table at Staples-Motley on the bleacher side of the gym. Staples-Motley will be going from left to right on your radio dial. Wadena Deer Creek right to left. And if you're watching on the video stream, well, you can see where they're going. Tipping things off for the Wolverines is Peyton Gravel. Tipping off for the Cardinals is Addie Potter. As the officials are at center court and we get ready to get this thing going tonight as the Staples-Motley pep band trying to infuse some life. Same thing with the cheerleaders right in front of that pep band along the Staples-Motley student section and sideline as well here on the one-sided bleachers of the Nest here in Staples. First basketball game I get to call here at this facility. Great job and a great spot here to call some basketball tonight. Wadena Deer Creek and Peyton Gravel win the opening tip. We are underway from the Nest in Staples. Pavick has the ball top of the key. On the elbow, it's Parker to the corner. Peyton Gravel for 3 and drains it. Wolverines get a hot start from the right side corner. It's Peyton Gravel draining the shot off the assist from Parker. Now the Cardinals have the basketball. Top of the key. Ball in the hands of Maros. Tries to go down low to Potter, and they try to go to the corner. Ball poked away, but last touched by the Wolverines. So it'll stay on Staples-Motley's side. Quick 3-0 lead for Wadena Deer Creek here at the start of this one. 17:25 to go. First half from Staples. Larson with the ball at the top of the key, dribbles a couple with the right hand, passes to that same side to Potter. Potter a step in front of the three-point line in the wing, passes it to the top of the key for Larson, who hucks up a shot just to the left of the top of the key. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Ashley Pavick and Wadena Deer Creek. Pavick tries to clear out to get the offense set, as it looks like a 2-3 defense set up initially by this Cardinal team. Pavick gets the ball to Gravel in the corner, same side, dribbles into the short corner and tries to dribble to Parker, as Gravel wanted to pass it to Parker in that short corner, and Parker cleared to, I think, allow Gravel to maybe make a move down in the block. So a little miscommunication down there on that right side baseline. It's a turnover for the Wolverines. Cardinals have the ball, and now an errant pass dribbles on the other side of half court and not touched by the Wolverines, which means when Lawrence went to go grab it to avoid the fast break, it is a backcourt violation. So Wadena Deer Creek basketball now. As both teams trade turnovers. On the left side wing, it's Dykoff and a foul. Right there was Maros, the sophomore, trying to poke the ball away from Dykoff, but ended up getting a little too much contact there. So that's foul number 1 for Maros. First team foul as well. Pavick with the basketball, swings it back over on that left side 3 to Dykoff. Dykoff looking for a place to go to the elbow left side to Parker. Going up top, Kennedy Ness on the right side block. Puts it in. Kennedy Ness gets her first 2 points of the night. 5-0, Wadena Deer Creek, about 2 minutes in. 16-10 to go, first half. Trying to get the ball to the right side elbow to Maros. It's poked away, and coming away with the steal is Ashley Pavick. Now in transition, gets it to Kennedy Ness, trying to avoid that Cardinal defense from setting up. Parker on the left side block, goes up for the layup and gets it in. Lily Parker really using those long arms to be able to create some separation and get the ball away, and she gets it in. That's Parker's first field goal of the night. 7-0 Wadena Deer Creek. 3-ball from the corner for Staples-Motley. It's Luna, and that one's off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Wadena Deer Creek. Trying to go in transition on the left side for a layup is Jada Dykoff. No good. Ball poked away. Last touch, they say, by the Cardinals. So Pavick will inbound to the left of the basket along the baseline for Wadena Deer Creek. Down low, Parker, good look. Can't quite get the shot to fall on the left side block. Gravel, though, with the offensive board. Now back at the left elbow, it's going to be Parker. Down low to Ness, can't get it to fall. Poked out of bounds and last touched by Ness and the Wolverines. So good defense down low for Staples-Motley on that one. Wolverines got a nice look on that initial shot by Parker, but just couldn't quite get the shot to fall. Now trying to move with the ball is Luna, guarded by the long frame of Parker. Trying to get the basketball away, does to Maros, and now trying to find a place to go with it. Pass is intercepted by Kennedy Ness. Wolverines with the ball. 15 minutes to go, first half. A touchdown, an extra point lead for the Wolverines. Down low, shot up, left side block is missed, but a foul. So going to the free throw line will be Parker. Her first trip to the charity stripe tonight. She already has 2 points, could double it if she hits both of these. That foul is going to go on number 24, the senior Pam Lawrence, first personal, and that is the second team foul. As Parker makes her first shot from the line. It's now 8-0. WDC has been in front here and has so far kept the Cardinals off the scoreboard. Both free throws are good for Parker, who's up to 4 points. Wolverines 2 of 2 from the line. 9-0 lead for Wadena Deer Creek in girls basketball against Staples-Motley. 14:47 to go in the first half. And with the ball, Maros on a dribble handoff from Lawrence. Ball poked away by Tori Malik, who recently checked in for Jada Dykoff. And Carly Sweary, who also checked in on that last possession, comes in as well for Kennedy Ness. Ball in the short corner, Malik kicks it to the right side corner. Peyton Gravel, 3, rattles off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Cardinals. It's Addison Potter coming away with the defensive board and a whistle, and Parker is going to get called for her hand in the cookie jar as she tried to poke it away from Luna just above the feathers of the top of the Cardinal head at midcourt. Taking a breather will be Lawrence. Coming into the game is number 4, junior Hannah Cole. Cardinals with the basketball, trying to get their first points of the game. Maros goes up and a whistle. And Malik is going to get called for the infraction. 14:01 to go, first half, 9-0. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Cardinals have a chance to get on the board here as Malik picks up her first personal, first team foul, as Clara Maros goes to the free throw line for the first of two, and the first one rattles off the side. So second attempt at free throws for Staples-Motley, trying to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, as Pavic and Parker will take a breather. It's now Ness and Dykoff will re-enter. That second free throw swirls out, rebounded by Dykoff and the Wolverines. Dykoff trying to move the play around, gets it to the left side corner for Peyton Gravel, back up to the wing to Dykoff, dribbles around to that right side, handoff to Sweary. Sweary picks it up at the top of the key, now gives it to Peyton Gravel on that left side, now even deeper into the corner, it's Kennedy Ness. Dribbling is Malik and tries to pass it on the skip to Dykoff, who skips it across to the left side to Peyton Gravel. Peyton tries to dribble, bounce pass, bounces off Malik into Luna, and then bounces off Luna into Malik. And then the ball bounces off the hand of Malik, courtesy of Luna, poking it out of bounds in front of the scorer's table. 13:22 to go, first half, 9-0. Wadena Deer Creek leads Staples-Motley. Sweary swings it around, three ball for Dykoff, bounces off heel, poked initially by Ness and then stolen by Larson, trying to go quick in transition, and there we go for the Cardinals. Their first basket on a transition pass from Larson to Luna. Luna puts it in on the right side, and the Cardinals are on the board against the Wolverines. Malik shot blocked down low by the Cardinals, and they'll come away with the basketball. 9-2 the score. 12:40 to go in the first half. Luna with the ball in the corner. Wants a screen, picks it up, instead gets it. Now to Hannah Cole in that short corner right side. Ball nearly poked away by Ness, and then instead poked away by Dykoff. Sweary picks it up, gives it to Dykoff in transition, and Jada puts it in. That would be on her left side. So Dykoff gets her first 2 points, missed most of the season so far with an ankle injury. Has come back over the last couple weeks, and Coach Cressup has said has been a big boon to this team. Ball poked away, and it looks like we have a foul called against the Wolverines. So we'll see who gets called for the infraction officially, and it looks like Jada Dykoff is going to get called for the push. Cardinals will inbound with 12:08 to go in the first half. Tries to get it down low to Cole, and then poked out of bounds, but last touched off the arms of Cole. Timeout on the floor by Coach Bestland and the Cardinals on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. It's 11-2. Wadena Deer Creek over Staples-Motley from the Nest in Staples. Back after this on KWAD.
Brighten someone's day with a stunning bouquet from Northside Floral on Highway 71 North in Wadena. Whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or just because, their floral arrangements will say it all beautifully. From colorful get-well blooms to elegant designs for life's special moments, they've got you covered. Visit them online at WadenaNorthsideFloral.com or give them a call at 218-631-1774. Northside Floral, making every day a little brighter, one bouquet at a time.
When local community banks are sold to large out-of-state operators, you may have questions regarding where your bank deposits are going. What communities are your dollars being invested in? And is a large out-of-state bank interested in our communities? My Kind of Bank is a locally owned community bank headquartered right here in West Central Minnesota. With local decisions, our goal is to continue to be an active member of your community, putting your best interests forward.
My Kind of Bank, member FDIC.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. We're from the Nest in Staples on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard, 11-2. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley in this non-conference, non-section girls basketball matchup. Of course, these two teams used to be mid-state rivals, and have put that aside when the now defunct conference. Wolverines have been a part of the Park Region Conference for the last decade, and Staples-Motley currently in year 2 of the Heart of Lakes Conference, although the Cardinals in girls basketball still looking for that first conference win in HOL play. Cardinals, though, get a good stop defensively, poking the ball out of bounds. Good job coming out of the timeout for Coach Bestland and company as they trail 11-2 with 11:30 to go in the first half. On the left side, it's Larson. Now they swing it around. Luna has the ball on the right side wing. Looking for a place to go on the block. It's Hannah Cole. Makes a move to the middle of the floor, and that one misses. Malik defending. Rebounded by Dykoff, and the Wolverines wants to go quick on the outlet pass to Ness, and now the Wolverines will slow up and get into their offense. Cardinals, again, staying in that 2-3 zone defense with that middle defender in the bottom 3 kind of sinking to the middle of the floor. Dykoff for 3, right side, puts it in. Jada Dykoff gets that one to land and does the little finger guns at one of her teammates along the way. She's got 5 points, and the Wolverines extend it to a 12-point advantage, 10:44 to go, first half. Luna tries to drive, now will go in the air, passes it to Potter. Potter dishes it out for a 3-ball attempt from Larson, and Chloe Larson drains it about 5 feet to the right side of the top of the key. First 3-ball for her, first field goal for her, and it's now a 14-5 game with 10:24 to go. Down low, Kennedy Ness muscles a shot on the right side block and puts it in. 4 points for Ness. 16-5 the score. 10-11 to go first half. Cardinals trying to go down low. It's Cole goes up, contested by Malik. Gets her own rebound, though, on the left side. Luna drives baseline, and a whistle and a foul. So Luna will go to the free throw line. She had the ball in the left side corner, tried to drive that same way on the reverse layup and was fouled. 4th team foul called against the Wolverines. That'll be the second on Malik. And 2 free throw attempts for the Cardinals. And Luna, although she misses her first attempt, Cardinals are 0 of 3 from the line so far. Malik and Gravel take a breather. For Wadena Deer Creek on the floor is Sweary, Parker, Ness, Pavic, and Dykoff. Shot up, and that second free throw no good as well for Staples-Motley. Rebounded by Sweary. Wants to go quick. Gets it to Jada Dykoff, who dribbles down the baseline. 3-ball for Pavic off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Staples-Motley. That was Clara Maros coming away with the board. 9:45 to go, first half. 16-5 the score as Jada Dykoff pokes it out of bounds in front of the bleacher side of the court. So on the L of the Cardinals, that's red across and block lettering in red along the sideline will be where the Cardinals will inbound. And Chloe Larson with the basketball wants to go with the left side to the elbow. Now gets it away to Lawrence. Passes it out to Chloe Larson, right side wing. Cole, right side elbow, dishes it out. Luna, 3-ball, just a little too strong. Rebounded, weak side by Kennedy Ness. She'll cross midcourt, gives it to Pavic, who will get the offense set up to Dykoff. Ness on the elbow, kicks it out, top of the key to Pavic. Back to the free throw line to Ness, now short corner on the right side. And now right side, to Parker. Now swinging it around back to Dykoff. Sweary, skip pass to Dykoff. And trying to go down low for Parker, a little too strong. And it goes instead into the arms of Potter. Under 9 minutes to go in the first half, 16-5 the score. Ball poked away by the arms of Parker. Left side, layup, a little too strong. Rebounded on the weak side by Dykoff. No good, and coming away with the board, ripping the ball out of the arms of Dykoff was Hannah Cole. Cardinal possession in transition and a foul. And a blocking foul will be called against Wadena Deer Creek. The infraction will be against Ashley Pavic. She picks up her first personal, and that'll be the 5th team foul against Wadena Deer Creek tonight. 8:33 to go, first half, 16-5. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Luna will take a breather for the Cardinals. Coming in as number 2, Jocelyn Lenk. And a good play design on the inbounds pass sets up an open look on the left side block for Chloe Larson, and she puts it in. 16-7 the score. 8:20 to go. First half, Wadena Deer Creek in front of Staples-Motley. Non-conference, non-section girls basketball from the Nest. Trying to weave things through like a quarterback through the zone defense. At the top of the key was Dykoff. Finds Kennedy Nest down low on the right side. And a whistle as there was a tie-up between her and a Cardinal for the basketball. And a jump ball. Possession arrow points the way of the Cardinals. And as the Cardinals get ready to inbound, Wadena Deer Creek is going to set up in a zone. And Pavic nearly picks off the zone. Instead, Cole comes away with the basketball, swings it to Lawrence. Fast break opportunity for Potter is blocked by Peyton Gravel on the left side. Wolverines pick it up. They want to move quickly. Pavic with the basketball on the right side. Short corner, same side to Ness. Same side elbow to, it'll once again be a shot from Parker. Just can't get it to fall. And it'll be rebounded by the Cardinals. Wolverines have led all game. Staples-Motley trying to get the offense picked up. And going up with a shot is Cole right in front of the basket. And a foul, 6th against Wadena Deer Creek. And that one will go against Kennedy Ness, who picks up her first personal. And that'll be the 6th team foul. So the Wolverines are one away from the penalty with 7:39 to go in the first half. 2 free throws coming for Hannah Cole. Cardinals are 0 of 4 coming into this from the charity stripe, but now 1 of 5 as Cole drains the first one for her first point tonight. Trying to get the second, and that one swishes. 2 of 2 from the stripe for Cole. 2 of 6 as a team for Staples-Motley. 7:34 to go, first half, 16-9. Cardinals have all of a sudden gotten it to within 7. Wadena Deer Creek started the game on a 9-0 run. 3 ball. Dykoff, no good. No, it goes in. It bounces off the top of the rim and gets a friendly roll. What a shot by Dykoff on the left side. Gets it to go. Timeout, Coach Cressup. 7:21 to go on the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard. 16-9. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Back after this on KWAD.
Vitality Living in New York Mills, an assisted living facility where care feels like home. Our residents enjoy private rooms, delicious meals, and 24-hour staff. We have spacious double rooms available, perfect for couples. At Vitality, we're proud of the devoted team we've built. Come see for yourself and schedule a tour. Find us at vitalityhm.com, on Facebook, or just give us a call at 385-4700. Vitality Living, where community, care, and comfort come together.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, broadcasting online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and video streaming available on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. From the Nest in Staples, non-conference, non-section, high school girls basketball, 7:21 to go, first half on the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard. It's a 19-9 game as they officially added those 3 points on. 19-9, Wadena Deer Creek in front of Staples-Motley. Wolverines again going with the press. Cardinals trying to break it. Ball poked out of bounds from Larson. Last touched by the Wolverines, so she'll inbound it just on the other side of the timeline. Cardinals have it back in the arms of Larson. Swings it around to Lenk. Now to Lawrence. Cole kicks it around to Larson. Larson dribbles with the right hand, goes up, and it's a foul. Ball goes in the hoop, but the official is going to say it was on the floor. And that'll go against Kennedy Ness. That'll be your second personal and 7th team foul, which means we have free throws. So a 1-and-1 situation upcoming for Staples-Motley. 7:02 to go, first half, 19-9. Wadena Deer Creek in front of Staples-Motley, and 2 free throws coming for Chloe, or 1-and-1 free throw, coming for Chloe Larson. Shots up and good. She made the first one. Cardinals have now made 3 of their last 3 shots from the line. Larson looking to make it 4 of 4 and get up to 7 points, currently sitting at half dozen. Shots up and off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Wadena Deer Creek. It's Parker with the board. Pavic tries to clear. Now goes and gets a screen from Dykoff. Tries to pass down to Peyton Gravel, and an offensive foul. called against the Wolverines. Peyton Gravel appears to be called for the infraction, and she will. Or excuse me, that's Lily Parker who picks it up. So the offensive foul happening away from the basketball. Cardinals try and inbound off the press by the Wolverines. They break it, but now poked away, and a turnover caused on the other side of half court by Wadena Deer Creek. Peyton Gravel is the basketball. Gets it to Sweary. Skip pass, top of the key for Jada Dykoff. She fakes it, dribbles a couple over to the left side. Sweary, who gives it back to Dykoff. In that same side corner, Gravel. Now Sweary, top of the key to Pavic. Pavic, skip pass to Dykoff off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Cole and the Cardinals. 19-10 the score, 6:15 to go, first half. Dribbling is Larson, right side, goes up, puts it in. Chloe Larson, 8 points so far, and that's something that Coach Bestland has talked about. He says, we have a couple guards that we feel like when they put their heads down and get going are tough to catch up with in the open floor, and you saw it there on that possession. Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. 19-12 the score, and a tie-up on the steal by Jocelyn Lenk and a reach-in for a foul. So the junior comes away with the steal and then is fouled by Parker, who picks up her third personal. And 9th team foul. So another free throw coming for Staples-Motley on a 1-and-1 opportunity. On the floor for Staples-Motley will be Clara Maros, Chloe Larson. Shooting is Jocelyn Lenk on the first one, and it bounces no good. Rebounded by the Wolverines. Also on the floor is number 4, Hannah Cole, number 22, Addison Potter. Havoc with the basketball into the corner. Open look. Jada Dykoff, and too strong. Rebounded by Maros. In transition goes Larson on the left side. Goes up. No good. Rebounded by Peyton Gravel. Looks to the sideline from Coach Cressup. Now moves the basketball. Sweary with the basketball. Top of the key to Dykoff. Now back to Gravel. Swinging it out to Pavic. Off the front of the rim on the 3-ball attempt. But Sweary with the board. Back to Dykoff for 3. That one off heel. And nearly rebounded by Gravel. And into the arms of Potter. Larson trying from Maros, and too strong. Gets her own rebound, though. Trying to go down low to Cole. Cole being guarded by Pavic. Good defense by Pavic, keeping the arms up. Forces a contested look down low. Rebounded by Jada Dykoff, and a whistle. Trying to lunge in was Larson. Couldn't time it up right, and takes Dykoff down with her. So that'll be a foul against Larson. First personal, third team foul. 4:50 to go, first half. 19-12. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Swinging things around, it's Peyton Gravel. Now for an open look, left side for Dykoff. Just a little too strong, and a whistle down low, and it'll be a loose ball foul, and it's going to go against the Cardinals. That'll be Hannah Cole. First personal, 4th team foul, is tied up with Malik on the rebound attempt, and they both ended up on the ground. In the middle of the wash on the inbound attempt from Pavic on the right side, it's Dykoff putting in the shot. 7 points for Jada Dykoff. 10 points for Dykoff on the night. Cardinals want to go quick, down low, shot up, left side, block from Potter, and a whistle. Free throws coming. So Jada Dykoff will pick up her second personal, 10th team foul for the Wolverines in this first half. 4:22 to go until intermission, and the Cardinals trail by 9. And that first free throw, no good. Tough night for Staples-Motley from the charity stripe as Potter misses that first one. Cole heads to the bench. Checking back in is Pam Lawrence. And that second shot is good. 4 of 10 from the charity stripe for Staples-Motley tonight. Wide open look for Dykoff on the left side. No good. Rebounded by Pavic. On the left side, Sweary. Skip pass. Right side to Dykoff. Top of the key, Pavic. Looks for a place to go. and tries to find Malik. Ball poked away. Sweary recovers. Top of the key. 3. No good from Pavic. Saved by Sweary. And then trying to pass it to Pavic. Poked away. Stolen by Lenk. But then the Wolverines get a tie-up. Jump ball. Possession arrow. Points towards Staples-Motley. Wadena Deer Creek. So the Wolverines, I beg your pardon, will have possession. And I think the officials are just reconvening to make sure that the possession arrow is going the right way. Or just discussing something else entirely. I'm not quite sure. And looks like they're all good. So Gravel will inbound from the sideline on the A of Staples, of the Staples-Motley block lettering, just off to the side of Coach Bestland and the Cardinal bench. Inbounded. Pavic with the basketball. Top of the key to Sweary. Back to Pavic. And picks up the ball in the middle of the lane. Malik, open look, puts it in on the 8-footer. Tori Malik gets on the board for Hearst points tonight. 23-13, back to a double-digit advantage for the Wolverines. And the pass from Larson to Maros, too strong, out of bounds. Wolverine press causing problems for the Cardinals. And talking with Coach Bestland pregame, said, we have a young team. They're taking their lumps a little bit. He says they know the right places. They know the right reads, but they're thinking more than playing, and it's just going to come with time. But has liked what he saw in spurts out of this Cardinal team this season. Gravel, top of the key, passes to Sweary. Now on the right side to Pavic. That 3 no good. Wolverines had a few 3 balls go in early, now having a tough time getting those tray balls to fall. Left side, Maros gets it at the top of the key to Larson. Larson dribbles back to Maros. Maros 3 is no good. A little too much of a line drive, and that's off the front of the rim. 2:44 to go in the first half. Wolverines by 10. 3 ball for Dykoff, no good. Rebounded on the right side by Malik. Will take a couple dribbles to the short corner, then goes back to the lane and puts it in. Malik, back-to-back possessions with points for the Wolverines, comes from number 11. And then another turnover as losing the handle was Larson along that right sideline in front of the bleachers at Staples-Motley. Wolverine basketball. Sweary will start things for Wadena Deer Creek. 2:22 to go in the first half. Wolverines by 12. Middle of the lane. Gravel trying to get it to go, and a whistle and a foul. And that'll go against the Wolverines as Malik is going to get caught with the hand in the cookie jar on that one. And because it is a loose ball foul, it means 2 free throws will be coming for the Cardinals because the Wolverines are in the double bonus. .2:12 to go until halftime. A 25-13 lead on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. Shots up and no good off heel on the first of 2 for Pam Lawrence. Cardinals having a tough time from the stripe, just 4 of 11 so far. If you're Coach Bestland, you think even if you make a few more of those, this game could look a little bit different. Lawrence, though, does get the second half of the tilt for her first point tonight. 5 of 12 from the stripe for Staples-Motley. 2 minutes to go until halftime. 3 ball once again for the Wolverines. Dykoff gets it to go on the right side. Jada Dykoff, a 3 ball. 28-14. Wolverines have now doubled up the Cardinals with under 2 minutes to go until halftime. Cardinals moving the ball around, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Lawrence with the ball a few feet off to the right of the top of the key. Now into the corner for Potter. Wants to go baseline on the right side. Dribbles it back out. Or passes it back out, rather, to Maros, who dribbles along the baseline. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Potter needs to get a shot up. She does as it hits off the rim, but rebounded by Sweary. And the Wolverines. 1:15 until intermission. Wolverines lead by 14 in the corner. Peyton Gravel, right side, dribbles up through the middle of the lane, tries to get the hook to go, and it's rebounded by Staples-Motley, but a tie-up between a recently checked-in Eva Pulver and the Cardinals. Possession arrow points towards Staples-Motley. 1:05 to go until halftime. 35 seconds on the shot clock for Staples-Motley. Cardinals with the ball into the hands of Potter. Now to Larson, who crosses the timeline, weaves her way through defenders, tries to get a pass to the corner from Marrows, poked away by Pulver, able to be recovered, though, by the Cardinals. 50 seconds on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock for this first half. Having the ball is going to be Larson, tries to get to the middle of the lane from that left wing, and gets a shot up and good. Larson into double figures with 10. Wolverines, 3 or 4 second discrepancy between that game clock and shot clock. Peyton Gravel goes up on that right side block. Shot just short. Under 20 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. Larson wants to go quick as the shot blocked by Pavic. She tried to weave her way through two defenders, did Larson, and Pavic was able to make sure she could get a hand on the basketball. 15.1 seconds to go. Cardinals will inbound. It'll be Pam Lawrence from just off to the right side of the basket along the baseline. Potter in that same side corner on the left. Now gets it to Maros. Swings it around. 3 ball for the Cardinals. Too strong from Lank. And the ball goes out of bounds. 2.8 seconds to go until halftime. Wolverines will try and get it to Pavic, mid-court heave. No, gets it to Sweary, who will heave, and off glass, no good. Pavic had the ball towards mid-court. Instead of running with it, decided to pass it to Sweary, who's at about probably maybe the WNBA three-point line to huck it up, and would have had it if she had the right angle, but just a little too strong, and it's no good. On the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard at halftime, it's Wadena Deer Creek 28 and Staples-Motley 16. We'll be right back as we take a look at our halftime report coming up in 3 minutes on KWAD and online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. And you can watch the video stream on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page.
Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating knows a thing or four about their trade because they've been doing what they do for over 70 years. Mostly they do new construction, remodeling, and repair jobs, but they also do commercial and residential water and sewer hookups as well as upgrades. Brogards are licensed professionals, and they put their best foot forward for all their valued customers. If you have a problem that needs attention at your home or workplace, they can help. Call Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating of Henning.
Atwater Motors in Baxter may be new to town, but they bring something rare these days. That small-town car buying experience that you know from Atwater Chevrolet GMC in Aiken. You're not just another customer. You're treated like a neighbor with honest deals, no-pressure conversations, and a team that's actually glad to help. With a great selection of used vehicles on the lot, there's something for every budget and lifestyle. Skip the big lot hassle. Get the small town service you deserve at Atwater Motors in Baxter.
Peak performance isn't just for athletes, it's for everyone, especially when it comes to your health. At O'Kane Dental Care in Wadena, they believe that just like the athletes, the key to success is preparation and practice. Their highly trained dental team works together to make sure you're ready to perform at your best, whether it's with routine care or a more complex treatment plan. With teamwork, dedication, and a positive atmosphere, your dental health is in great hands. Call O'Kane Dental Care today at 218-631-2515 and discover how they can help you achieve your best smile.
Hi, Brenda Borsch here with Northwest Partners to say thank you for trusting us, your local insurance partners. We work with top companies so that we may help you protect what matters, your health, home, business, and more. From all of us at Northwest Partners, we look forward to serving you and our community in 2025 and beyond. Northwest Partners, insurance solutions for people and business. Learn more how we can help you at northwestpartners.com or by calling us at 218-631-3690.
Looking for the fastest way to pay with your debit card? Hi, this is Amy at Farmers and Merchant State Bank, letting you know that you can now just tap your card and go. If you prefer using your cell phone for quick payments and easy access, you can also add your debit card to mobile wallets like Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. For these and other fast and convenient options like mobile alerts, mobile deposits, credit sense reporting, and more, stop in today or log into your digital bank solution. And remember, at Farmers and Merchant State Bank, we're there with you every step of the way. Member FDIC.
Farmers and Merchant State Bank.
For over 40 years, Central Building Supply in Staples has been your trusted family-owned lumber yard. Central Building Supply is proud to carry impact-rated shingles and durable steel roofing, giving your home the protection it deserves. Central Building Supply now offers a full line of Diablo power tool accessories, perfect for any project, big or small. With quality materials, friendly service, and free curbside delivery on qualifying purchases, they make building easy. Skip the big box stores. Shop local with Central Building Supply in Staples. Family-owned, community strong.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, and online at WadenaRadio.com/KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner. Remember, you can also watch this game on the Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube page. Our score on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard, 28-16. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley from the Nest in Staples. First girls basketball matchup between these two teams at the Nest. And right now it's the Wolverines with a 12-point advantage at intermission. Let's find out why as we get you caught up. Well, to start things off, it was a 9-0 run for the Wolverines over the first 4 minutes of game time to get things going. Then all of a sudden, it was 11-2 at the 12-minute mark. 16-5 at the end of the first quarter at the 9-minute mark of the first half. Again, Wolverines in front. And from that point on, it was kind of about even, about a 12-11 run by both teams after this point, or 12-11 run with the Wolverines in front. From that point on to get us to the 28-16 halftime score. Let's see where our leading scorers are. First for the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines, Jada Dykoff with 13 points, Kennedy Ness with 4, Tori Malik with 4, Lily Parker with 4, and Peyton Gravel with 3. The Wolverines are 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. For Staples-Motley, they wish they could have some luck with that charity stripe. 5 of 12 from the free throw line in the first half. Chloe Larson, though, had 10 points in the first half, leading the Cardinals. 2 for Hannah Cole, 2 for Sophia Luna, 1 for Addison Potter, 1 for Pam Lawrence. For Staples-Motley, again, trying to avoid the turnover bug, a young team trying to think and react and do all that stuff at the varsity speed. And talking with Coach Besslin says, hey, we know what we're supposed to do. We're just thinking a little too much. And once it starts to come natural and click is really when we're going to see that jump. And he says, we've seen development, but as it always is in development in athletics and a lot of things, it's not linear. You kind of have your peaks and valleys and your ebbs and flows and your ascending and descending and things like that. So for the Cardinals, avoiding the turnovers and trying to get a little more success at the charity stripe, some things to work on in that second half. For Wadena Deer Creek, getting shots to fall. They've had some open looks and kind of at a stretch there. They went 0 for 7 from three-point land. Had a few opportunities, just couldn't get as many of them to fall as they had wanted to, but still some good looks. I'm sure Coach Cressip will tell them to keep shooting that at halftime. The Cardinals really running that 2-3 defense, and Wadena Deer Creek doing a good job moving the basketball and trying to find those pockets in a 2-3 defense to try and beat them, and they've done that so far. We're going to take a break on our halftime report. When we return, we'll take a look at some standings and an out-of-town scoreboard update and an update for Crosby Ironton and one Tori Orline, who is close tonight of breaking the all-time girls basketball points record in Minnesota State history. We'll talk about that and more coming up after this on 101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, and online at WadenaRadio.com/KWAD, and watch on the Hubbard Radio-Wadena YouTube page. Our score on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard at halftime, Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley 28-16 from the Nest in Staples, non-conference, non-section girls basketball on KWAD.
Got trucks or heavy equipment that need attention? Get them to TNT Repair in Henning. From minor fixes to major overhauls, TNT Repair keeps you moving, and they'll make sure your DOT inspections are up to date.
Time is money, and standing still costs both. Don't let breakdowns slow you down. TNT Repair in Henning, earning a 4.8 star rating online from satisfied customers. TNT Repair, Industrial Drive in Henning, keeping you on the road.
So you want to buy a home, but it feels so out of reach in today's market. I want to encourage you to never give up on your dreams. The only way to know what you can afford is to sit down with a local lender who will listen to your situation and needs. They can help you determine that number. And if it doesn't fit right now, well, we'll help you prepare for the future. Stop by or call and speak to a loan officer in Wadena, Staples, or Long Prairie. Mid-Central National Bank, helping you achieve your homeownership dreams. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for reliable insurance coverage? Trust the Kinnanen Agency in Sebeka. They specialize in farm, home, and auto insurance. Bundle your policies to save money while ensuring your assets are protected. As proud partners of Prairie Lake Mutual Insurance Company, they offer tailored solutions just for you. Stop in or call and speak with Bruce and Jason and have them give you great rates, great protection, all local, and giving you the security you are in the right hands. Call them at 218-837-5020.
Irving, what are you doing on that old Macintosh?
Well, I'm just connected with all my friends on MySpace.
Oh, really? I didn't know that MySpace was still a thing.
Yeah, well, that's what people would say about my Macintosh, too. But this old girl's still working. And you know what else stands the test of time? Our Midland garage door that we got from Warner.
Oh, Irving, I just love it when you get products that stand the test of time.
When you think garage doors, think Warner.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online, WDenaRadio.com/KWAD, and on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. 28-16 our score on the Outwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard at halftime. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley in girls basketball from the Nest in Staples. An update, Tori Orline, over 5,000 points scored, had a chance tonight to become the all-time leading scorer in girls basketball history in Minnesota. She did just that with their matchup tonight. Congratulations to Tori Orline, the new, I was about to say king, but I suppose queen of points scored in girls basketball history. Congratulations to her on reaching that achievement. Let's take a look at some scores going on across central Minnesota. Starting off in boys basketball from Pillager at halftime. The Pillager Huskies lead the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines 34-15 in that matchup from Pillager Gymnasium. In girls basketball in Class 2A, let's see some scores across the region tonight. Thief River Falls beat Ada Borup West 43-36. Dilworth Glendon Felton leading Detroit Lakes 26-9 at the end of the first half. Roseau with a 1-point victory over Crookston 67-66 in their matchup. Royalton leading Maple Lake 51-15 with 9 minutes to go in that ball game. Aiken over Hinckley Finlayson 67-35 with 1 minute to go in that matchup. Minnewaska area with a 12-point advantage over Osakis, 5 minutes to go in that girls basketball affair. Crosby Ironton leading Mille Lacs 71-20, 17 minutes to go in that matchup. We get underway with the second half from Wadena for the Wadena Deer Creek Staples-Motley girls basketball matchup from Staples. Wolverines with the basketball and a 12-point lead to get this half started. As the Wolverines now go from right to left on your left to right rather on your radio dial. From right to left go the Cardinals. Skip pass in the corner to Peyton Gravel, right side, barrels down the baseline, kicks it to the corner for Jada Dykoff. Open on that left side, no good. Ball poked away as trying to go for the rebound was Parker, couldn't quite corral it, and it'll be Cardinal basketball. 17:31 to go in the second half, and a 28-16 lead for Wadena Deer Creek over Staples-Motley. Now a man-to-man full court press put on by the Wolverines. Cardinals will beat it as Luna has the basketball, getting it to Larson. Larson, top of the key to Lawrence. Back to Luna, tries to screen, and Luna gets it to Lawrence. Lawrence fakes the shot. A step in front of the three-point line, takes a dribble. That shot off the front of the rim. Gets her own rebound, though, and then gives it to Larson. Back to Lawrence. Now to the elbow on that right side. It's Potter. Potter dribbles down. Tries to get it back out to Lawrence, but arm in the passing lane and poking it away is Jada Dykoff. Turnover caused by the Wolverines here on their first defensive possession. Cardinals once again in that 2-3 defense. In the short corner is Ness. Quickly finds Parker on that right side, and Lily Parker puts it in. She's got 6 points. 30-16, a 14-point advantage opened up. Parker creates a turnover, stolen by Pavic in transition. Kennedy Ness left side puts it in. 6 points for Ness. And a 32-16 lead. Wolverines have doubled up the Cardinals here. Luna wants to move in transition, and now will pull back, being guarded by Parker. Top of the key, ball in the hands of Larson. Dribbles around with the left hand, picks it up, gets it to the top of the key for Lawrence. Back over to Luna on that right side. Going downhill, tries to throw it up, gets it to go. Stayed level with the baseline and got it to go was Luna with the floater. 4 points for her. In the corner, right side, it's Gravel, goes up, being guarded and defended on that shot attempt by Potter, and the ball out of bounds, last touched by the Wolverines. 15:43 to go, second half, 32-18. Wadena Deer Creek leads Staples-Motley, non-conference, non-section high school girls basketball. For the Wolverines, they're trying to win their third in a row as Pavic trying to pick up Larson full court, gets called for the body. Pavic picks up her second personal, first team foul for the Wolverines in the second half. Wolverines had 10-plus fouls called against them in the first stanza of action. First one in the second half there. Lawrence with the ball at the top of the key, now swings it around to Maros. Maros tries to dribble through the lane, and the shot up, no good. Ball poked away by Ness. Recovered for the rebound is going to be Pavic. Peyton Gravel with the ball in the right side wing. That same side short corner gets it to Ness. Now Parker, middle of the lane. That shot no good, but gets her own rebound. Tries to throw it to the left side wing for Jada Dykoff, and too strong as it goes over her head into the arms of the Wolverine bench. 15:07 to go in the game. 32-18, Wolverines lead the Cardinals. Cardinals 1-1 over their last two games, a victory against Verndale, and then yesterday had a 4-point loss against Uppsala. Second game in as many days for Staples-Motley, trying to see what they can do against the Wolverines. Shot up on the left side, Larson off the front of the rim, picked up by Pavic. As the Wolverines will try and get their offense going. 3-ball for Dykoff, just short. Trying to get the rebound is Ness, but couldn't quite save it. Ball goes out of bounds. Cardinals will have it. Sweary, and looks like Sweary coming in for the Wolverines there, and Parker will head to the bench. Potter with the basketball, trying to get it to Larson, who now puts her head down and tries to go in a foot race with Pavic. Ball poked away. Couldn't tell if it was Pavic or Dykoff, but ending up grabbing the steal will be Ness. Now in transition, Pavic with the basketball will slow up, get it into the right side corner for Gravel. Top of the key, Sweary, left side wing to Dykoff. Skip pass to, that is going to be Pavic in the middle of the lane to Peyton Gravel. Shot up, no good. And trying to save it was Kennedy Ness, and the ball poked away. Off her hands, last touched by the Wolverines. Cardinal basketball, timeout on the floor by Coach Bestland. 32-18 the score on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. Little over 14 minutes to play. Wolverines lead the Cardinals from the nest. We're back after this on KWAD.
Brace yourselves for the snow season with Staples Ace Hardware, your go-to destination on Highway 10 in Staples. With ice melt, shovels, and snow blowers, they've got your snow removal needs covered. Staples Ace Hardware also proudly carries Steel, Craftsman, Milwaukee, and DeWalt products. For details, swing by Staples Ace Hardware on Highway 10 or call them at 218-894-1080. Don't let winter catch you off guard. Get everything you need at Staples Ace Hardware.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, broadcasting and streaming video on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. 32-18 the score, 14:04 to go on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Cardinals need to get it out of bounds on the inbounds as Larson finds Lawrence, and Lawrence now passes it to Potter. They need to get it across, and they do. It's Luna with the basketball. Sees an opening, dribbles, now gets it to Potter, and the Cardinals will try and get set up offensively. Top of the key, it's Lawrence. Looks around. Gets it to Luna. Gets a screen on the right side. Instead goes to the left. Luna goes up. Luna puts it in. Count it. And the foul. 13:38 to go in the first half. A three-point play in the second half, rather. A three-point play the old-fashioned way upcoming for Luna, or at least the attempt at it, as she'll try the free throw, and that one's good. Luna up to 7 points now. And the Cardinals are 1 of 1 in the second half from the free throw line. Malik with the basketball, swings it to the left side corner for Gravel, Pavic to Sweary, back to Pavic. Three ball is off heel and takes an unfriendly bounce. Out of bounds, last touched by Sweary and the Wolverines. 13:19 to go in this one, 32-21. Wadena Deer Creek started the game on a 9-0 run, and they've led the entire time. Cardinals have pretty much hovered around a 15 to 10-point deficit for most of this game, but Cardinals refusing to go away. Getting just enough stops and just enough points to hang around like this one on the feed from Chloe Larson to Addison Potter. Potter's first field goal, and she's got 3 points, 34-21 the score. And a whistle, and I think a Wolverine is down. Unable to see what happened there. Looks like a shot to the face maybe to Tori Malik. So we're going to take a timeout here to check things out. 12:52 to go in the second half. 32-23 the score on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. We're back after this on KWAD.
During January's observance of National Glaucoma Month, the doctors at Wadena Eye Clinic remind you that among the health habits to take up in the new year, visiting an eye care professional regularly is one of the most important. Regular, comprehensive eye exams are your best defense against vision-threatening diseases like glaucoma. Glaucoma's effects on the eyes are slow and usually painless, but the vision loss that occurs is permanent and irreversible. Make your eyesight the priority it needs to be by scheduling an eye exam very soon at the Wadena Eye Clinic.
7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, CJ Baumgartner with you. 12:52 to go from the Nest in Staples in this ballgame. 32-23, Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Cardinals have gotten it to within single digits as Malik comes off the floor and Parker subs in for her. Appeared to get up under her own power. They'll just take a look at her off to the side as Peyton Gravel from the right side puts it in and made the little twirl motion with the hand. Confident after that shot, and she's up to 6 points. Peyton Gravel at the 1,000-point mark early in the month of January against DGF. Now adding to that total. Down low goes Staples-Motley. Shot by Cole. No good. Ball poked away. Last touched by Potter and the Cardinals. So on the floor for Wadena Deer Creek is Peyton Gravel, Jada Dykoff, Carly Sweary, Kennedy Ness, and Lily Parker. For Staples-Motley, Chloe Larson, Sophia Luna, Clara Maros, Addie Potter, and Hannah Cole. Peyton Gravel from the left side corner takes a couple dribbles in, swings it around to Sweary. Sweary back to Dykoff, who will dribble to the right side into the corner on that same side as Ness. Elbow same side Parker, skip to the left for Peyton Gravel on the wing. Short corner left side for Ness. Takes a couple dribbles, goes up. Not quite a bank shot, but off the back heel and rolls in for Kennedy Ness. She's up to 8 points tonight. 37-23 the score. Ball on the free throw line for Cole. Goes to the left side, no good. Rebounded by the Wolverines. It's Dykoff. 14-point advantage for Wadena Deer Creek. Faking the three is Dykoff. Now Ness down low, middle of the lane to the pass to Parker, and she's fouled, and it looks like we'll have two free throws. Lily Parker will make her second trip to the free throw line. Only free throws attempted for Wadena Deer Creek tonight have come from Parker. She's 2 of 2 so far. 11:18 to go in regulation, 37-23. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley from the nest in Staples. First free throw is no good. Lawrence will come back in as Cole will take a breather and gets a high five from her head coach in Cy Beslin. First year at the helm of the Staples-Motley girls basketball program. Second free throw is up. Second free throw is good for Parker. 3 of 4 from the line. 7 points for Parker tonight. And a foul. And it'll go against Parker. And that'll be her fourth personal, so she'll have to watch out for that one. 38-23 the score in the second half. 11 to go, so make a wish, Wolverine and Cardinal fans, as we get ready to finish out this ball game from the nest. Parker will take a breather, and checking into this ball game will be Pavic. And a foul. And it'll go against Staples-Motley. Carly Sweary picks up the infraction. That'll be your first personal. Fourth team foul here in the second half. 11 minutes to go in regulation. Wolverines by 15. Top of the key. Trying to dribble is Larson. Picks it up at the elbow. Now gets it out to Luna. Luna wants to go right side. Tries to heave up an attempt off window. Just short. And a whistle and a travel by Dykoff. She picked up the dribble, sensed pressure around her as she was swarmed by Cardinals, and just drug that pivot foot as she tried to corral it. 10:43 to go, 38-23 the score. Wadena Deer Creek in front of Staples-Motley. Luna gets it to Larson, top of the key to Lawrence. As Potter goes out, Cole checks back in. And a whistle and a timeout by Coach Beslin. 10:32 to go in the ballgame. 38-23. Wadena Deer Creek leads Staples-Motley from the nest in Staples on the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds on KWAD.
The new year is here, and we can feel those warmer days coming soon. If you're working or running errands in Wadena, don't forget to swing in to Larry's Family Pizza for a delicious lunch or dinner. Choose from a variety of select take-and-bake pizzas ready to go, or call ahead and place your order at 218-631-4182. That's 218-631-4182. And remember, delivery is available too, even in the heart of winter. Happy New Year from your friends at Larry's Family Pizza in downtown Wadena.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, streaming online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and streaming video on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. Appreciate all you watching on our new video platform as well. 10:32 to go in the game. 38-23, Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Coach Beslin has 2 timeouts remaining. Coach Cressup has all 4. And now in transition off the steal is going to be Dykoff, just short on the attempt, but an offensive rebound by Peyton Gravel. Pavic, left side, 3-ball, just short. Coming away with the rebound is Cole. Cole, Larson, Lawrence, Luna, and Maros all on the floor for Staples-Motley out of the timeout. For Wadena Deer Creek, it's Sweary, Dykoff, Gravel, Ness, and Pavic. In the corner, 3-ball for Larson is good. Chloe Larson continues her strong night up to 13 points. Her first field goal of the second half comes almost halfway through the final stanza. 9:40 to go. Peyton Gravel down low on the block, works it in, good from the left side. Peyton Gravel up to 8 points. Ball nearly stolen by Pavic as Larson picks it up, gets it to Cole in the short corner on the right side. Now dribbling, top of the key. Trying to pass to Cole. Looked like she wasn't quite receiving that one or knew it was coming, and Sweary comes away with the steal. In the corner, Pavic, left side, gets it to the top of the key to Dykoff, into the deep corner for Peyton Gravel. They'll swing it around. Will the Wolverines? Sweary, skip pass to Pavic. Pavic looks, take a couple dribbles up. And now the Wolverines have the ball on the right side elbow from Ness to Peyton Gravel. Shot from the corner, no good, and a whistle and a foul going against Staples-Motley. A loose ball foul against Maros. That'll be your second personal and the second team foul for Staples-Motley in the second half. 8:47 to go, 40-26. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley in this one. Wolverines trying to win their third straight. Had a big win over East Grand Forks, 46-43 on Saturday afternoon, and a big section win. And an offensive foul on the inbound pass goes against Wadena Deer Creek. Peyton Gravel will pick up her second personal and the fifth team foul. Staples-Motley 1 of 1 in their last two, a victory against Verndale last week, and then yesterday to get the week going had a 61-57 loss to Uppsala at home. That was a reschedule from a game that got snowed out in December. Larson with the basketball gives it to Luna. Luna gives it to Cole. Cole dribbles through, right side block, puts it up and in. Hannah Cole, 4 points. 40-28 the score. 8:18 to go in this one. Wadena Deer Creek with the 12-point lead. Middle of the lane. Pavic pivots. Good shot attempt. Just couldn't get it to fall. As she was on the right side, tried to spin, left side rather, tried to spin towards the right. Long two off the front of the rim in transition on the shot for Potter, and Staples-Motley rebounded by Wadena Deer Creek. Left side corner. It's Gravel now getting it to Ness. 3-ball by Dykoff, just short. Kennedy Ness trying to get the ball. Instead, coming away with the rebound on the better positioning was Potter. This Cardinal team trying to find a breakthrough offensively as Pavic puts her foot in the passing lane there. He'll get called for the kick. 7:32 to go in this one. 40-28. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley. Tori Malik checks back into the game after leaving with an injury a few minutes ago. She'll go in for Peyton Gravel. Good to see her back on the floor. Now driving, right side is Maros. Trying to pass baseline to Luna. Intercepted by Parker. Gets it to Pavic, who tries to get it to Parker again and poked out of bounds. Last touched by Cole and the Cardinals. So now inbounding it will be Pavic, just off to the left of the Wolverine basket. Poked out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals. Now the Wolverines will inbound from the sideline. Inbounding, it'll be Dykoff. Gets it to Pavic. Once again, Cardinals will maintain that 2-3 defense. Wadena Deer Creek dribbles up. Now it's Ness, dribbles in, nearly poked away. It is by Larson. Wants to go in transition, tries to get it to Luna, but the long frame of Parker causes a turnover for the Wolverines. And in transition, Pavic tries to pass and is fouled. It'll be on the floor, but a foul against Sophia Luna. First personal. That'll be the third team foul against the Cardinals here in this second half. 6:53 to go. Down low, Malik, right side block off the feed from Pavic is good. Tori Malik with the basket, and a timeout on the floor by Coach Cressup on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. Wadena Deer Creek leading Staples-Motley 42-28 from the Nest in Staples. Back after this on KWAD.
J Brothers Mechanical Plus has what it takes to provide services as an elite team. With a team that epitomizes unity and excellence, J Brothers Mechanical Plus delivers top-notch services every time. They believe in doing the job right the first time with a positive approach. Call J Brothers Mechanical Plus for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and duct cleaning needs. 218-539-2437. Experience the difference with a team that's happy to help. J Brothers Mechanical Plus of Monaga.
Southside Sinclair, the only fuel available south of the tracks on 71 in Wadena. Easy in and out, lots of room for big equipment, and well lit for after hours. They accept all credit cards and most fleet cards. Sign up for a Sinclair fleet card at sinclairoil.com. Southside Sinclair has regular gas, 91 non-oxy, and number 2 diesel at their high-volume pumps, with a slave for dual tanks. Available 24 hours a day. Pay at the pump and download the DinoPay app to save 15 cents per gallon on every fill-up on any fuel at Southside Sinclair.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at WadenaRadio.com/KWAD. Hey, I'm CJ Baumgartner, 42-28 on the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard. Wadena Deer Creek with the lead over Staples-Motley. As the Cardinals have the basketball coming out of the timeout by Wadena Deer Creek, driving. Right side is going to be Chloe Larson. No good. Rebounded, though, by the Cardinals. A 3-ball by Luna off the back heel. Rebounded by Dykoff and Wadena Deer Creek. Into the corner, it's Malik. Right side. Skip pass to the right side elbow. And Ness gives it back to Malik. Looking around, left side wing into Dykoff. She tries to drive, passes to Ness in the corner. Malik takes her chance at a 3-ball. That one just short. Rebounded by Maros and the Cardinals as she gets it to Luna, who will try and get this Staples-Motley attack going. Cardinals having a tough time offensively, and that's been something Coach Besland has talked about all season, trying to improve that scoring unit. As Luna tries to go up on the right side and is fouled, she'll head to the free throw line for a pair. Luna is 1 of 3 at the free throw line. Lily Parker called for her 5th team foul as she will foul out of this game. I believe, at least that's what I have on my score sheet, unless I missed a foul somewhere. Luna, her 3rd trip to the free throw line, and misses that one. Staples-Motley as a team is 6 of 14 from the charity stripe. 5:45 to go in this one. And the second one misses. Rebounded by Wadena Deer Creek. As Malik tries to pass, ball nearly poked away. She recovers, gets it at the top of the key to Pavic. Pavic's shot gets up, sits on the back heel for just a split second before falling in. Guess it just wanted to take a dramatic pause. But Pavic gets the basket to fall. That is her first shot from the field tonight that goes in. Down low, move. Hannah Cole, left side, good. She gets in the bunny. 45-30. Wadena Deer Creek leads Staples-Motley. Cardinals trying to see if they can get a late rally. Wolverines trying to hang on for the win. In the corner, Gravel, 3, too strong. Rebounded, though, by Dykoff. Wolverines have done a good job on the boards tonight. Dykoff gets herself an open look, and that one rattles in and out. Trying to be saved by Pavic, will throw it and go out of bounds in front of the Wolverine bench. Pavic went underneath their own basket to save it, and then threw it to her own bench. Trying to save it from going out of bounds, just nobody in the direction where she could muster a throw. 4:46 to go, 45-30 the score, as the officials wiping up a little bit of perspiration just in front of the free throw line. Again, from that Staples-Motley offense, just trying to get things rolling this season. They average about 44 points a game scored offensively. And talking with Coach Besland, just said again, trying to get that rhythm and timing stuff down and getting confidence in their shooting. And he says, that's going to take not just this season, so just trying to continue that development through the offseason to get things rolling. 3-ball for Wadena Deer Creek. It's Dykoff, no good. Running in for the rebound and putting it back up is Pavic from the weak side wing. Slashed in, grabbed the ball, and then put it up on the right side wing. Pavic now has 5 points on the last 2 Wolverine offensive trips. 47-30, largest lead of the night for Wadena Deer Creek at 17 points, just over 4 minutes to go. Wadena Deer Creek trying to close out their 3rd straight win. Maros tries to get a pass, deflected and saved, picked up by Larson. Maros was trying to go on that right side, lost the handle, but able to find it was Larson, but then the ball poked away. And now an offensive foul goes against Staples-Motley. So that foul now going against Larson, third personal. And fourth team foul for Staples-Motley. And Larson will pick up the foul there. And quickly has 4. She's the Cardinals' leading scorer tonight with 13 points. 3:35 to go in this one. Pavic from the corner gets it down low to Peyton Gravel on the block. Gravel, hook shot, bank shot, good shot as Peyton into double figures with 10. And a timeout on the floor by Coach Beslin. 3:23 to go. 49-30, largest lead of the night for Wadena Deer Creek on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. Back in a minute on KWAD.
Come meet the crew at Stenberg's Trailers and Candle Supply. Joe, Mitch, and Michelle look forward to helping you find the trailer you need. Stock trailers, utility and cargo trailers, and even candle equipment. New and used inventory can always be viewed at StenbergSupplyMN.com. Stenberg's can also service and repair your trailer. Stop by Stenberg's Trailers and Candle Supply to meet the crew and learn more. They're just a mile and a half west of Motley on US 10 and online at StenbergSupplyMN.com.
You depend on your Bobcat machine to show up in moments when other equipment won't do. It's virtually indestructible, and there's only one way to keep it that way. Bobcat-approved parts and service from Farm Right Equipment of Long Prairie. Let us extend the life of your machine with expert technicians who know compact equipment and the same parts and fluids used on the Bobcat assembly line. Set up your service appointment with Farm Right Equipment of Long Prairie today. Call them at 320-732-3715.
101.7 FM, AM 920. KWAD online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner. 3:23 to go in regulation, 49-30. Wadena Deer Creek opens up their largest lead against Staples-Motley. Cardinals coming out of the timeout get a 5-footer from Maros that's off the front of the rim along the left baseline. Now gets a chance for a 3 on that same side wing, and that one's no good. Last touched by the Cardinals as the ball goes out of bounds. 3:10 in this one. 49-30 the score. On the wing, it's Jada Dykoff, right side. Same side short corner to Ness. Wolverines swinging around. Skip pass on the left side wing from Peyton Gravel to Jada Dykoff. Gravel, 3-ball from the left side corner, no good. Rebounded by Hannah Cole and Staples-Motley. Looking around on that left side elbow. Right side elbow, rather, is Cole. On the left side wing, it's Larson. Larson to the middle of the lane, tries to go up, and a travel is called. Tried to go up, and some contact there between her and Dykoff, but they say she walked with the basketball, so it will be Wolverine ball. 2:30 to go. Wolverines closing out their third straight win, getting victories over Pillager, East Grand Forks, and now Staples-Motley to add to their resume as they'll go to 9-4 on the season and 3-3 on the road. Gravel goes up, shot no good. Good defense by Cole down low from the Cardinals. 2:10 to go. Luna up, off heel, rebounded by Dykoff, who's again done a great job leaping for the boards here today. Pavic with the ball on the wing, gets it to the top of the key to Dykoff, left side corner. Now short corner from Gravel to Ness, ball poked away. Luna in transition, trying to weave through the Wolverines. Guarding her is Dykoff, but finding a way to score is Luna. She's got 9 points tonight. 1:38 to go. 49-32 the score. Wolverines with a 17-point advantage have not led by 20. If they get a 3-ball, they could. Gravel short. from the right side corner, picked up by Larson. 2-on-1 opportunity, gets it to Luna, left side, and just couldn't quite handle the pass. It was a good pass from Larson. Luna had it, and again, just a case of, in football, they'd say you're looking to where you're going before you catch the football, and that's just the case there, and just kind of, again, a very sophomore-heavy lineup from Staples-Motley. Just one of those things where not playing and thinking. And it's one of those things that Coach Beslin said will come, but you just have to kind of deal through the growing pains of a young team at the varsity level. Getting the steal, though, and the high end is Maros, getting it to Luna. Luna goes up left side, no good. Cole with the board. Luna takes a dribble into the corner. A 3-ball is short. Peyton Gravel with the board. 50 seconds to go in this one. 49-32 the score. The Wolverines got up 9-0 in this game and have never looked back, as the Cardinals have never got it within 7 from that point. And Ness with the ball, gets it poked away by, look like Cole comes away with that one. Larson, top of the key, dribbles around. The shot clock is off. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Cardinals can hold for a last shot if they want it, or at least a good look. Larson for 3, contested by the Wolverines, no good. Potter tries to get the board, and good defense by Tori Malik down low provides a contested shot, as Dykhoff will dribble it across half court and run it out. We're all zeros in Staples, 49-32. Our final score. Wadena Deer Creek gets the win and improves to 9-4 on the season, and Staples-Motley falls with this one to 3-12. We're going to take a break as we get a look again. 49-32. Wadena Deer Creek wins over Staples-Motley in Staples from the Nest on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. We're going to recap it all in our post-game report. That's all coming up in 3 minutes on 101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, and online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, and watching on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page.
It's one stop and you'll be on your way with everything you need at Bricks Travel Center in Motley. Fill up your empty belly at the restaurant and fuel up with propane, diesel, and off-road diesel fuel. Get some Caribou coffee, swing into the gift shop, and if you're heading out, there's live bait and tackle. Over at the Freedom Wash, there's showers, a touchless car wash, and manual auto truck and RV bays. Just make one stop. Swing into Bricks Travel Center in Motley.
Hey everyone, Becky here with FCA Auto Sales and Service off Highway 10 in Motley, asking you to stop by and check out the great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles on the lot. Or go to FCASalesMN.com to see what we've got. And if your vehicle is in need of repair, Brian is back. He can help you out there. FCA Sales has a full-service shop. Why not make FCA Sales your next stop? FCA Auto Sales and Service in Motley. See you there.
What if your staffing partner was as invested in your success as you are? At PenMac Staffing, they don't just fill jobs. They build your workforce. Here's proof. The PenMac Wadena office was just ranked one of the top 3 out of 30 PenMac locations nationwide. As a 100% employee-owned company, they're personally committed to helping your business thrive. From temporary support to direct hire, they tailor solutions that deliver results. Visit PenMac.com to learn more. They place people first, so you can focus on growth.
Hi everyone, it's Holly from AutoFix. As an independent family-ran shop in Otter Tail, our goal has always been to offer as many services locally as possible, and you can drive with confidence knowing we stand behind our work and product with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. We work on every make and model, including diesels. We are your dealership alternative, and your peace of mind is one of our priorities. Schedule your repair service today by calling us at 218-367-3670 or visiting our website at autofixrepairs.com.
New space, new ideas, and wiring that needs to be done right. That's Prokachik Electric. Based in Motley and serving central Minnesota, their licensed, bonded electricians handle it all. Clean new installations, smart upgrades, fast repairs, full remodels, and new construction. Ask about whole home standby generators, sales, installation, and maintenance so your power stays on when the grid doesn't. Next year, Prokachik Electric celebrates 20 years of serving their neighbors with honest value. Power your next project with confidence. Call 218-352-6011 or visit ProkachikElectric.com.
If you're like most people today, you're not just raising your kids, you're helping your parents too. And when it's time to find that next step for them,
look for more than just a place. Welcome to the Meadows of Wadena, where they've made some big changes, a fresh energy, a new team, and a renewed commitment to care that truly comes from the heart. And right now, for the first time in a long time, they have a few rare openings. Move in before the snow flies and give your parents the peace, warmth, and dignity they deserve. The Meadows of Wadena, not just senior living, a better way to live.
From their humble beginnings in 1910, their four-generation family-owned business has been delivering on the promise to help dreams come true, one customer at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Their style of banking places the focus on you first and your overall experience. They keep your best interests in mind and strive to provide smart financial solutions that improve and simplify your life, letting you get back to what matters most. First International Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD, or watching on the Hubbard Radio Wadena YouTube page. On the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard, 49-32. Wadena Deer Creek gets the win over Staples-Motley. With the victory, Wadena Deer Creek advances to 9-4 on the season. They are 2-3 in Section 8 AA play, 6-1 in the Park Region Conference, 2-3 now 3-3 on the road, 1-0 in neutral site games, 5-1 on their home floor. For Staples-Motley on the campaign, they bump to 3-12. They are 0-1 in Section 7 AA play, 0-9 in Heart of Lakes Conference play. Again, looking for their first win of the season in conference play and their first win in the Heart of Lakes matchup history overall, as they went winless a year ago in conference play as well. 2-6 on the road, 1-6 at home. No neutral site games played by the Cardinals. Let's take a look at our second half scoring, as it was a 28-16 lead for Wadena Deer Creek at halftime. And then throughout the first part of the second half, with 9 minutes to go, it was 40-26 in favor of Wadena Deer Creek, as they went on a 12-10 run throughout that third quarter of play. And then really is when Wadena Deer Creek put the muscle down. 49-32 was the final score, ending that on a 9-6 run. To recap things here, and I think you saw the strength of Wadena Deer Creek in their defense, a unit that they are always taking pride in. They average 41.6 points allowed per game, and that certainly is going to get better after a 32-point defensive effort tonight for Wadena Deer Creek. For Staples-Motley, again, a young team. They started 4 sophomores and a junior. Also had some other chip-ins from a couple other girls as well, but mainly a sophomore-heavy team and trying to build things back up and really have a nice core of players. Just need to get more experience, to get more comfortable at this varsity level. For Wadena Deer Creek in points, Jada Dykoff, 13 and 8 from Kennedy Ness, 6 from Tori Malik, 5 from Ashley Pavick, 7 from Lily Parker, 10 from Peyton Gravel. The Wolverines were 3 of 4 from the free throw line, all of those free throws coming from Lily Parker. For Staples-Motley, they were 6 of 14 from the charity stripe. Chloe Larson finished with 13 points. Hannah Cole was 6. Sophia Luna with 9, 3 from Addison Potter, 1 from Pam Lawrence. And looking at things again for Staples-Motley, the turnovers just couldn't quite get into that ebb and flow offensively. And for Wadena Deer Creek, able to create those turnovers, good offensive boards, and that allowed them to stick with it and keep things going for the Wolverines, who have now won 3 games in a row. And we'll talk about what's coming up next for them. We'll talk about what's coming up next for the Cardinals, along with what's next on our broadcast schedule and a look at our out-of-town scoreboard. That's all coming up in 90 seconds as the postgame show continues. Again, 49-32, Wadena Deer Creek beating Staples-Motley High School non-conference, non-section girls basketball on KWAD.
In a world that's always on, connection matters. At West Central, we bring it all together. Mobile phones, streaming, security, and internet. The services you need to live, work, watch, and stay connected, all from one local company you know and trust. We know our neighbors because we live here too. That means friendly support and service you can count on. Giving back is part of who we are. We invest in the communities we serve. Call 218-837-5151 or visit WCTA.net to get connected. West Central, we connect you.
Big home projects just got more affordable at Hubbard's Hardware and Appliance in Staples. For a limited time, take advantage of 12 months, 0% financing on KitchenAid, Whirlpool, Amana, and Maytag appliances. Need outdoor power equipment? They've got great financing options on Husqvarna and DR Generac to help you get the job done. If you're looking to upgrade your kitchen or tackle outdoor projects, check out Hubbard's Hardware and Appliance on Warner Road in Staples and upgrade your home with financing made easy. Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd has more big news to share. Stop in their store on the corner of Oak and 13th Street to see their new line of Speed Queen appliances. With warranties up to 7 years and tested to last 25 years. Speed Queen is the most recommended appliances by the service workers in the industry. Of course, Wide's Appliance is still your Crossley appliance dealer and is still your #1 reconditioned used appliance store in the Brainerd Lakes area. For major appliances without the major price, Wide's Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
101.7 FM, AM 920, KWAD, online at wadenaradio.com/KWAD. I'm CJ Baumgartner on the Atwater Motors and Baxter scoreboard. It is a 49-32 victory for Wadena Deer Creek over Staples-Motley. Let's take a look at what's next coming up for both teams, as the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines will continue their Park Region Conference run, currently second in the PRC standings, behind only Monaga. Right now it'll be Verndale at Wadena Deer Creek on Thursday, 7:30 p.m. tip-off there from the WDC Gymnasium. And for Staples-Motley, they will go on the road for Heart of Lakes Conference play as they take on the Park Rapids area Panthers Friday night, 6 o'clock tip-off there, between two teams that are new into the Heart of Lakes, but also longtime conference rivals between Staples-Motley and Park Rapids area. And for both of those teams, I think both of them kind of can look on the schedule between Staples-Motley and Park Rapids area and say, hey, this is a game we think we have a chance of picking up a Heart of Lakes win in this action. If you look at both of these teams on the campaign, Park Rapids area 1-6 in Heart of Lakes play, Staples-Motley 0-9. So both teams saying, hey, we have an opportunity here if we can do a couple of these things that we want to do. Taking a look at what's next on our broadcast schedule. Thursday, we have a doubleheader of boys basketball action heading at Parker's Prairie. 7 o'clock pregame, 7:15 tip-off on the Superstation, K106, 105.9 FM, online at wadenaradio.com or the Superstation K106 mobile app. Then we have Wadena Deer Creek at Park Rapids area right here on KWAD for boys basketball. 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip-off from Park Rapids for that matchup between the Wolverines and the Panthers on Thursday night. Both of those boys basketball games, and that'll be right here on KWAD for Wadena Deer Creek at Park Rapids area, heading at Parker's Prairie on the Superstation K106. Hey, as we get ready to wrap things up for both of these teams, why don't we take a look at our out-of-town scoreboard and just see what's going on across the region. Of course, the headline of the night is in girls basketball for the Crosby Ironton team, as the Rangers got not just a big win tonight, but a historic win, as they had a 124-37 victory over Mille Lacs. And in that game, Tori Orline became the all-time leading scorer in girls basketball history, reached the 5,000-point milestone last week, and now has become the all-time leading scorer in Minnesota State High School League girls basketball history with the big win over Mille Lacs. So congratulations to her for that one. Taking a look at a couple other games going on in Class AA for girls basketball tonight. Roseau beats Crookston 67-66 in that matchup. Dilworth, Glendon, Felton leading Detroit Lakes 58-33 with 2 minutes to go in that matchup. Thief River Falls beats Ada Borup West 43-36 in the defensive effort. Minnewaska area beats Osakis by 10, 59-49 from Osakis. Aiken leading Hinckley Finlayson 67-35 with a minute to go in their matchup. Sauk Center beats St. Cloud Cathedral 70-61. Looking in Class A girls basketball tonight, one more AA score, I should say, 69-34. Pelican Rapids beating Park Rapids area in their matchup. And in a Class A AA matchup, Monaga beats Henning in girls basketball 78-45 tonight. In Class A girls basketball, seeing what's happening around the region, Underwood beats Border West 59-36. Walker Hackensack Akeley over Browerville Eagle Valley 63-44. Swanville beats Ogilvie 72-58. Upsala beats Bertha Hewitt 52-51. Rothsay tops New York Mills 67-54. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy tops Battle Lake 73-25. Breckenridge over Lake Park Audubon 71-61 in their matchup. Boys basketball tonight in Class A. Bertha Hewitt with an 80-72 victory over Verndale. Benson leading Osakis 69-68, under a minute to go in that matchup. West Central area beats Bold 73-39. Upsala tops St. John's Prep 85-34. Underwood beats Border West 52-41. Hillcrest Lutheran Academy tops Parker's Prairie 95-45. Dilworth Glendon Felton tops Pelican Rapids 74-63 in Heart of Lakes boys basketball coverage tonight. Breckenridge leading Perham 65-62, under a minute left to go in overtime, as they couldn't quite finish that one in regulation. Henning gets a victory over New York Mills 80-61. Barnesville tops Frazee 69-51. Sabika beats Monaga 65-45. In AA boys basketball tonight, Minnewaska area beats Sauk Center 64-53 in their matchup tonight. Excuse me. As that about does it for our out-of-town scoreboard across central Minnesota. One more update as well between Pillager and Wadena Deer Creek, 66-47. Pillager tops Wadena Deer Creek. Huskies had a 20-0 run at one point in the game to help give them the victory over the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines. Staples-Motley, by the way, beats Holly 90-77 in boys basketball action for the Heart of Lakes Conference and Section 8 AA win as well. Big win for the Cardinals in boys basketball tonight. All right, that's going to wrap things up one more time on the Atwater Chevrolet GMC and Aiken scoreboard. 49-32. Wadena Deer Creek beats Staples-Motley in girls basketball. I'm CJ Baumgartner from the Nest in Staples. Have a great night. High School Sports, a Hubbard Radio Wadena production, is brought to you by Mid-Central National Bank, Hubbard's Hardware, First International Bank and Trust, West Central Telephone Association, J Brothers Mechanical Plus, Wives Appliance, Old 10 Apparel, FCA Auto Sales, Gull Lake Brick and Fireplace, Larry's Family Pizza, Penmax Staffing, Becker Transport and Aggregate, Central Building Supply, Staples Ace Hardware, Cutting Edge, Thielen Motors, TNT Repair, Tallman Insurance Agency, Chris O'Kane DDS, Lake Country Insurance New York Mills, Bricks Travel Center, Farmers and Merchants State Bank, Hinkle Realty, The Old Mill, High School Sports, a Hubbard Radio Wadena production, brought to you by Brogard Plumbing, Heating, and Excavating, My Kind of Bank, North Risk Partners, Auto Fix, Southside Sinclair, Community First Bank, Park Rapids Building Supply, Warner Garage Door, Stenberg's Trailers and Cattle Supply, Wadena Deer Creek Schools, West Side Sports, Wadena Eye Clinic, Central Lakes College, Farm Right Equipment, Wadena Family Dental, Autosmith Services, Spirit Lake Lumber, Rakachik Electric, The Meadows of Wadena, Sound Connection, Atwater Motors, Vitality Living New York Mills, and Northside Floral. Thanks for listening to High School Sports, a Hubbard Radio Wadena production.
92 KWA